Everybody, it's Claire here from Sewn by Claire, and today I've got a kit opening video for you, and this one is from Lilly Rose Dolls, and it is Lillian the Lamb. So I'm going to post a picture up for you of what the actual pattern front looks like for you, so that you've got that on the screen and you can have a look at that. And I have received this this kit as a gift from Lilly Rose Dolls because I'm going to be doing a sew along video for it, and this is going to be my very next video that I do, or next character that I make. I want to make some trousers first, which might already be up by the time you see this kit opening video. I'm just doing a few in advance because I've got a few live things going on that I need to just sort of get some videos stacked up for. So all of that aside, sorry about that. Yeah, so the Lillian kit is one that I've been really looking forward to making. I've seen the pictures of the finished dolls on the Lilly Rose Dolls site, and you can have a look at their website here. And yeah, just delightful. My fingers are tickling at the thought of making this one. So we're going to start with the kit opening video, and then I'll move on to doing a video for her head, because her limbs and her body will be the same, although there is a slightly different way of doing the body that I'm going to talk to you about, or sewing around the body. So we'll talk about that when we get to that. And then finally I'll move on to her clothes, which is the bit that I absolutely love doing. So it'll be over several weeks. So if you do want to purchase the kit at the time of filming, the recommended retail price is £55. So it is an investment in a kit, this one is, but it's going to make the most adorable character for your collection from Lilly Rose Dolls, and I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it. So my thanks to Claire and Richard for the kit. Let me turn the camera down and let's have a little look at what we get inside. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with how the Lilly Rose Dolls kits come, but they come in this lovely cardboard box, which has got this lovely almost bookend feel to them, and in actual fact when I've got the kits on my bookshelf they really do stack up nicely and make a nice collection as we go along. So we've got some details on the back as to what the kit includes. It also tells us what it doesn't include. So the kit doesn't include toy filling, elastic, materials to make the floral headdress, press studs, thread and doll needle. So Claire and Richard at Lilly Rose Dolls are assuming that you already have some of these things, or you know where to get some of these things through. And as I said, at the time of filming the kit was £55. So this is the front cover of the box there, with the beautiful lamb on there, and Lillian's actually a 22-inch character, so she is bigger. So this is nicely firmly stuffed. I don't know if you can see how fat this box is, but it's really nicely stuffed. So let's open up and have a little look and see what we get. Excuse the noise. And now I have had to have a little dive inside here already because I just couldn't wait to have a look. So I did have a quick peek. But first thing you'll see on opening is that you'll get these two little things. You get a little tag for attaching to your doll should you wish, to say that it's a Lilly Rose design, and then a little keepsake picture with Lillian the Lamb on there for you. So they're really sweet and really make some nice collectible items. But then the main bulk of your kit will come tissue wrapped like this, which just makes it such a joy. So I've already opened this one, so I can just peel back my tissue paper. And then very kindly, Richard and Claire of Lilly Rose Dolls are putting in a little slip just to point you towards my YouTube channel, because I do have sew along videos for you to follow on some of these characters. Now, because the my brand ambassadorship for Lilly Rose Dolls is fairly new still, then those characters are building. And at the time of filming this kit, I'd got Clara the cat and Harvey the hedgehog on. So those characters and all of those clothes are already live for you on the channel if you were to buy either of those characters. If you buy your kit at the time of seeing this kit opening video, it may be that you may have to wait a few weeks for me to gradually put the videos on, because I try and do those and then release them as I get to them. But as I say, I try to release a video once a week. But again, all of these characters are not about speed sewing. They're about taking a nice, slow, mindful approach and getting a really, really top-notch result that you're really, really proud of to have on display or to gift to somebody special. So again, we're not looking at racing through these at top speed when we make these characters up. So let's just start a little pile of things over here, shall we, so you can see those. Now, one of the things that we did have in our one of our meetings with Claire and Richard, let me just see where the pattern is. because the pattern's underneath your beautiful little kit. Oh, I'm trying to get it, sorry for the noise. So you will get your full pattern in here. Just open that up for you. And it tells you what the kit includes and doesn't include again. Now, one of the comments that we had when I was making Clara that I fed back to Claire and Richard was that there isn't an exact list of, or there wasn't on the Clara kit, an exact list. So now within your kit requirements, there is a little crib sheet that you can keep in order that if you, and keep it with your pattern, in order that if you wanted to make Lillian again and you wanted to make it from Stash Fabrics or order some from Lilly Rose Dolls, you will know what sizes of fabrics you're going to need in order to remake Lillian. So that's a new addition to the kits, but I think you'll find in the future, if you hold on to that, that's a really useful addition to the pattern. So you'll find your pattern instructions, and that's got all of the details you'll need to make her, and if you want to go ahead and follow those, please do so. But if you're more of a visual learner, then you may want to wait until the sew along video is live. And then also within the pattern, you'll get your full size pattern pieces. The only thing that I really do want to draw attention to, and what you may find here, is that the drawn line here is your sewing line. So you will need to add seam allowance onto your pattern pieces. And there, it does say it on the pattern as well, add 1/4 inch seam allowance unless otherwise indicated. And obviously you can use more or less if you want to, but 1/4 inch is the recommended one to use. There is a video on my channel as well that tells you or shows you and helps you understand how to add the seam allowance onto your characters, but also around the clothes as well. And we deal with curves and straight lines as well. So that's there if you're not familiar with adding that. Please don't let it put you off, the fact that the seam allowance isn't included, because it's such a quick and easy thing to do, and these characters are really well worth that time and effort. So that's our pattern. So let's pop that to one side as well, and let's get on to our actual fabrics then. So inside here, and I've just messed it around a little bit, we've got some lovely delicate baby pink ribbon in there, and we've got our little bows for decorating onto her outfit, so we've got those in there. We've also got some black embroidery floss. We've got 2 little black beads for the eyes. Hold on like that, perhaps be better. And then we've got some little buttons for her outfit as well. So they're just really sweet and adorable, aren't they? Just white buttons, but they're very, very lovely. We've got 2 lengths of ribbon here. We've got one slightly thinner than the other. So there's one ribbon there, which is just beautiful. Really delicate, but really effective too. So that's one piece there, and then a slightly different one. Yeah, it is slightly different. There, so we put those 2 together for you so you can have a look at those. There's 2 different ribbons there. If I put my hand behind them, hopefully you can see those designs just beautifully. Like that. Okay, so that's 2 lengths of ribbon there, and those will be to edge her bloomers and her dress and her little underskirt as well, I think. So then we've got some fabric here which is for the inner ear. So this is for the inner ear for our Lillian. And then we've got our dress fabric. So let me just hold that up. So it's a peachy pinky colour. Look, it's a really lovely dusky pink. Really nice. And the other thing I love about this is that Claire labels up the fabrics for you, so you know exactly which piece this is for. So there's no doubt when you look through, well, what's that for? Because it actually tells you on each piece. So let's just pop that to one side. I'll put it face down, and then we'll be able to then put them all back together as they came out. This is the fabric for the dress, as we can see, and again, that is beautiful. And if we look at those 2 together, the pinks match each other beautifully for the inner ear and for the dress. And then we've got a lovely large piece of fabric here, and this is one that I would call tone on tone. See if the camera can actually pick up this beautiful, it's just an off-white, a creamy off-white. Can you see that delicate pattern that's in there? It's just adorable, isn't it? So that's absolutely lovely, and that's for the bloomers and for the pinafore. And there's a lovely big piece here for that. So that'll be really nice to have. It's got a really good weight to it as well, this piece of fabric has. It's not as delicate as the dress fabric, but that's a real substantial piece of fabric there. Oh, now what have we got here? Look at this. How wonderful is that? So this is the fur for the ears and for the head. So if I open that up, just look at that texture on there. That really does look sheep-like, doesn't it? Super soft, really, really super soft there to the touch. Very, very cuddleable, is that a right word? No, very cuddly, but very, very super soft there, which is just adorable. So that's going to make the most beautiful, if we look on this little picture here, so it's for the back of the ears and also I believe for the back of the head just here as well. So that's going to make that just really effective in terms of the way that she looks when she's all finished. We've also got some interfacing, which will be for part of her outfit, and that's a fusible interfacing, just a lightweight one, but it's nice to have that in there, so we've got that available, not to go searching through our stash for that. And then we've got finally, I say finally, but what a treasure box this has been, this beautiful it's a creamy white. It's not a pure brilliant white, I don't think. It's more, it might be my light in my room, but a beautiful creamy white felt there, which is for her body and for her limbs. But look at those two together, just look really beautiful. And then again, if we put that ear fabric against that as well, just to put that all together, just going to be really lovely. I just love how everything is just on the right tone. And Claire is fabulous at choosing the fabrics. They really do. I don't know if you've been lucky enough to see any of her displays at a show perhaps in the UK. If you've been to any of the quilting shows or stitching shows in the UK, then you may have seen Claire and Richard's store there. So that's everything in that kit box, but what a delight that is. Let me just put that to one side and let's just have a look at these again, as they are just really, truly lovely. And I just hope that I can whet your appetite a little. Put the interfacing just to one side because it's really all about, that's the colour scheme that is for Lillian, which has just got that slightly creamy tinge to it, which is beautiful. And then of course with the ribbon or the lace that we've got to go on, and then the ribbons and the ribbon bows, everything is absolutely stunning there. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at this little unboxing video with me. I think it's always great to have a look and see what you're actually going to get with your kit. And as I say, it is an investment, you know, but I think that this character is going to be around and on display for such a long time that it's really is worth getting all of these fabulous materials together. And I absolutely cannot wait to get started to make her. So she's going to be coming really soon. So I hope you have a great day, everybody. Happy stitching. If you do want to see the sew along for Lillian, then please do consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notifications bell, and then you will be told every time I upload a video, and hopefully one of those very soon will be Lillian. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching. Bye.